Well, Maina, in our top story this evening, on the 20th of this month, Minister Ravi Karunaik, in his capacity as of Minister of Finance, presented the maiden budget of the new government. And today...
Yes, today the second reading of the 2016 budget was passed in Parliament with a majority of 107 votes.
Honourable Ranil Wickramasinghe.
All members representing the ruling party, headed by Prime Minister Ranil Wickramasinghe, voted for the budget. Members of the Tamil National Alliance representing the opposition also voted in favour of the budget. The fact that the leader of the opposition also voted in favour of the budget was of much significance.
Rajavotiyam Sambandhan.
MPs Douglas Devananda, Arumugam Tondaman and Muthu Sivalingam voted for the budget. Parliamentarians Dinesh Gunawardena, Vimal Veerawangsa, Rohit Abe Gunawardena, Mahinda Abe Wardena, Dallas Alaha Peruma, Mahindananda Aludgamage, Udaya Gamman Pilla, S.M. Chandrasena, Bandula Gunawardena, Johnston Fernando, Ranjit D'Souza, Chamal Rajapaksa, Gamini Lokoge, Pavitra Vanyarachi, Viduru Vikramanayaka, Namal Rajapaksa and Kumara Velgama voted against the budget. The parliamentary group of the Janata Vimukti Perumana also voted against the budget. As former President Mahinda Rajapaksa was among the absentees for the vote today, there was an uproar in the chambers among the MPs when his name was called.
Honourable Mahinda Rajapaksa.
MPs MKA DS Gunawardena, Geeta Kumar Singha, Siripala Gamlat, Premalal Jayasekara, Janaka Bandara Thenakon, Manushanana Kara, Buddhika Patirana, Venerable Atureli Ratanathera, Lohan Ratvatta and Kanaka Herat were among the other absentees. Members of the EPRLF party, which represents the Tamil National Alliance, Shiva Mohan and Shiva Shakti, were also among the absentees for the vote today.
2016 විසර්ජන පනත් කෙටුම්පත පක්ෂව 159යි විපක්ෂව 52යි නොපැමිණි 13යි.
Now, following the conclusion of the vote for the second reading of the budget, President Maithripala Sirisena thanked all the government and opposition members of the parliament who voted in favour of the budget 2016.
Heated discussions, meanwhile, took place in Parliament today, which was incidentally the final day for the second reading of the 2016 budget.
When we visited Malta for the summit, many world leaders came in search of our president. They come and tell us that they wish to pose for a photograph with President Maithripala Sirisena. This is the situation at hand. We will not be second to anyone and we will not bow down to anyone.
You're speaking of buses. You say one free bus will be given for every 10 buses. You know nothing on this. The government did not spend a cent.
The Sri Lanka Freedom Party and the United National Party have reached a consensus. Yet there is a group in the Sri Lanka Freedom Party that will not agree to anything and are operating on the basis that power needs to be transferred to their alternative group. This group only sees the negatives. When the president is present in the chambers, the members of this group were clear.
As we are in the opposition, we assume that this budget would be one that would destroy us. We assume that relief would be provided in a way that we will not be able to go to the villages. We can now visit the villages freely. Because of this budget, persons who worked for this government say that we stand tall and they would bless us.
There is disturbance from the group including MP Namal. Thank you for the disturbance. My friend Mahindananda comes and goes. First he decided not to step in and now he has decided to step in. We are happy about this. Namal went and returned with the troop. This is like spraying kerosene to the water snake. I knew how to get you all here.
සන්තෝෂයි ආගන්න නැහැ කියලා ගියා නාමල් බබා ගිහිල්ලා කට්ටිය අරන් ආවා හොඳයි ඔරගන් ඇහෙනකොට එනවා ගැරන්ඩියට ගැව්වා වගේ ගැරන්ඩියට භූමිතය ගැව්වා වගේ දඩාස් ගාව නියමයි මම දැනගත්ත ගෙන්න ගන්න විදිය ඔක්කොම එළියට ගියා මං කිව්වා මල්ලි මං ගෙන්න ගන්න දන්නවා කියලා එකයි ගෙවේ දෙකයි ගෙවේ කට්ටිය ඇතුළේ මොනවා කතා කරන්නේ.
No matter what you say, your conscience is aware of what you have done. Therefore, you get riled up like a snake.
කාලා විශ්සනවා ඒ හින්දා කොහේ හිටියත් එනවා ගැරන්ඩියට මෙහෙම භූමිතය ගැව්වත් ආරෙන් මෙහාට එනවා පොල් අවුරුද්දක් තිස්සේ අපි හොරකම් කරපු ඇල්ලුවා පොල් ගෑවේ නැහැ.
පෙන්ෂන් එකේ 97500යි.
The pension is 97,500 rupees. The secretary allowance is 50,000 rupees. The fuel allowance is 201,000 rupees. Mahinda Rajapaksa, who obtained a sum of 349,000 rupees from the Presidential Secretariat with regard to the pension, is not here to speak in Parliament. Honourable Speaker, although it was proposed to increase the emission tax, motorcycles and three-wheelers have been exempted from that increase. Although it is charged from the private sector, I wish to announce here that the 5,000 rupees has been included into the consolidated funds. The charge to discourage voluntary registration has been amended to 50,000 rupees. The minimum investment required for international collaboration for international cargo transport will be limited to $5. The proposed charge for container vehicles entering the Sri Lanka Ports Authority premises is 100,000 rupees. This is for container carriers that are to be registered. This charge will be amended to a one-time only charge. Regulations that are in place for providing lands to foreigners have not been removed. The tax on leasing of lands will be amended. Presentation of cash was proposed as an alternative for the vehicle permit for the government officials. I hope to implement this alternative program under a tax concession program to import a vehicle. A proposed program will be announced in the future. There is infrastructure facilities, education and health. We have constructed a number of expressways. Capital of 874 billion has been allocated. I wish to announce that the 2016 budget is the one that has allocated its large sum of capital after 1979. We challenge this. Is this why you have no faith? Is this why there is no positive note on this? This is not from the UNP, the SLFP or the JVP or the TNA. This is the economy of the nation. That is why we need to come together.